The winds swept across the ancient earth, carrying particles of clay from the 7 layers of existence. From the valley of Numan, the red clay. From the sacred grounds of Mecca, the white clay. From the depths of Hadramaut, the black clay. Each grain held within it the essence of a different realm. The Midrash tells us the Holy One gathered dust from the 4 corners of the world. Red, black, white, and green. Red for the blood, black for the bowels, white for the bones and sinews, green for the pale skin. Before time flowed as we know it, before the spheres began their eternal dance, there was the command, be. The Zohar speaks of the moment, before shaping the vessel of Adam. The divine light constructed chambers of mystery, halls of wisdom, gates of understanding. For this being would contain all worlds within itself. And indeed, we created man from sounding clay of altered black smooth mud. From Rumi's Matnawi, for 40,000 years the clay of Adam was kneaded. What of wonder entered into its composition? What of bewilderment? What of search? What of love? What of tenderness? From these scattered elements, the angels watched as Allah's hands shaped the form of what was to come. For 40 days, the figure lay lifeless, a hollow vessel awaiting its purpose. The Hadith of Ibn Abbas relates, when Allah wished to create Adam, He said to the angels, I am going to create a human being from clay. When I have fashioned him and breathed into him of my spirit, fall down in prostration before him. The Kitab al-Azif describes the gathering. The angels of the 7 heavens assembled, each bearing their distinct light. The cherubim with their countless eyes, the seraphim wrapped in wings of flame, the bearers of the throne with their cosmic wisdom. But Iblis stood among them, his form crafted from smokeless fire. The Quran records his thoughts. I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay. Pride flickered in his essence like the flames of his origin. The ancient text, Kitab al-Azama, describes how Allah taught Adam the names of all things. Every leaf, every stone, every star that would ever exist. The angels marveled as Adam spoke the secret names of birds yet to take flight, of civilizations yet to rise, of mysteries they themselves had never comprehended. And he taught Adam the names, all of them. The Gates of Light reveals, each name was a key unlocking a chamber of reality. Each word contained universes within universes, The silent letters spoke of mysteries even angels had never contemplated. From the Tales of the Prophets by Al-Kisai. When Allah commanded the angels to prostrate, Iblis wrapped himself in the cloak of his pride. Why should I bow to one made of mud when I dance in eternal flame? The Zohar speaks of this moment. As the angels bowed, worlds trembled. As Iblis refused, worlds cracked. In that instant, light and shadow chose their eternal dance. The Sha'are Ora teaches, Adam Kadmon was not merely a being, but a complete universe. Within his form were contained all the Sephiroth, all the divine emanations, all the worlds that were and would be. From the ancient Kabbalistic text, Shi'ur Koma, Adam Kadmon's body contained all the worlds. His right arm was the pillar of mercy, his left the pillar of judgment. Between them, the middle pillar maintained the balance of all existence. The chapters of Rabbi Eliezer tell us, Adam's height reached from earth to heaven. His radiance outshone the sun. All creatures looked upon him with awe, mistaking him for their creator. In the garden, Adam walked with the angels. The Apocalypse of Adam records his words. I knew languages that have never been spoken. I saw worlds that have never been seen. The mysteries of creation flowed through me like rivers of light. From Najmuddin Kubra's Fawaih al-Jamal. In the garden, every leaf was a book of wisdom. Every breeze carried songs of the spheres. Every moment was eternal. Yet within this perfection lay the seed of a greater becoming. The Book of the Cave of Treasures reveals, Satan approached Eve as the sun set on paradise. His words were honey hiding venom. Has Allah forbidden you this tree because it holds the secret of becoming like Him? They began to cover themselves with the leaves of paradise. The Kitab al-Magal records Adam's lament. My light has dimmed. My knowledge has scattered like leaves in an autumn wind. Yet in this falling, I begin to truly see. Ibn Arabi writes in the Fusus al-Hikam, the descent was not a fall but an ascent in disguise. For in paradise Adam knew God as creator. Only through this journey could he know God as the most merciful, the most forgiving. Then Adam received from his Lord words, and he turned to him in forgiveness. The Midrash Tanhuma shares these words. Before creation, repentance was created. For even in falling, the possibility of rising was woven into the fabric of existence. The Dead Sea Scrolls speak of Adam's final teaching. To my children and my children's children, the light that was dimmed is not lost. It sleeps in your blood. whispers in your dreams, awaits in your becoming. From the Testament of Adam. In the hour before dawn, the trees of paradise still sing. In the moment before awakening, the angels still bow. In the breath before speech, all names are still known. For paradise was never just a garden. It lives in the eternal now, where every soul faces its own trial, discovers its own light, and makes its own choice. As the Sufi sage Al-Hallaj proclaimed, "In the beginning was Adam, and Adam was with God. And in Adam was the light of all that would come." This light passes from chosen to chosen, age to age, until the circle of existence completes its eternal round.